What's up, everybody? My name is Parasite. Welcome back to Schoolboy to Superstar with Borussia Dortmund. Today we have Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga, and after things kind of went awry last time, we lost 7-2 to Manchester United. After we'd already lost 2 games before that in a row, things had started to fall apart, but we have righted the ship, and we are now at the point where if we win today against Bayern Munich, we will win the Bundesliga. We are 1 game away from securing the title, and it's against our fierce rivals, Bayern Munich. So, since I last saw you, the matches have gone well. The team, obviously, was a little upset with how they played against Manchester United, because they came out and just took it out on Freiburg and beat them 6-0, with all 6 goals in the first half. Erling Haaland scoring 5 of them. Erling was obviously pissed. He didn't, the team didn't perform well enough, so he came out there and he wanted to make a statement, and we did it against Freiburg. Poor Freiburg, by the way. They did have a sending off in the second half, but we were already 6-0 up at that point. We didn't score any goals in the second half. We just got our 6, and we're like, yep, let's see this out. Don't want to completely embarrass Freiburg. 6-0 is good enough. And Erling Haaland getting a 10 rating, obviously with 5 goals. So that was an amazing game. And then we were okay against Gladbach, 1-0. Dan Axel Zagadou getting a headed goal in the 74th minute. Just didn't create much going forward. Strikers weren't very good. Erling Haaland not on his game. Not on his 6-0 scoring game. But after that, we bounced back. Seems like every other game we're doing really well. Because we bounced back, beat Augsburg 6-2. So another 6 goals. So, yeah, I don't know how to explain this team. Like, they're either dominating teams or they're just, mediocre. And it's a very inconsistent thing. But we're getting the wins and 1 draw. But we're getting the wins for the most part, and we've put ourselves in a good position. So, 6-2 win over Augsburg. Erling Haaland scoring 4 this time. So, he has 9 goals in 3 games. I think that's a tad bit good. And Yusufa Moukoko, who actually came in for Haaland because I didn't want him to get injured, I felt like that's the only way we threw away this lead we had, is if Erling Haaland gets injured and Moukoko isn't, scoring like Haaland is, which no one can score like Haaland is, in real life or in the game. So, yeah, I put Moukoko in there, and he actually got 2 goals. So he's actually looked pretty good. So 6-goal game again, and then a 1-1. And really, they didn't deserve to be in the game. It was pretty even. We had 1.8 XG. They had 0.8. But they got the goal. So, defense-wise, we have changed the entire defense up. I'll show you that when we get to the team selection for this match. But after that, again, we bounced back again. A good win against Paderborn, 3-0. Jadon Sancho, Erling Haaland again, this time from a penalty spot, and Yusufa Moukoko again. Good to see him scoring. Really want to aid his development as much as I can, but it's hard to do because you don't want to drop Erling Haaland because he's the best player in the team by a country mile. So next we got Bayern Munich, though, and hopefully it's not going to continue in the trend of another disappointing game after a good victory, because by the odds, the way things are going, this should be a draw or a slight win, but it's Bayern Munich, so pretty big chance there's a big loss or a slight loss, but I think even if we lose this match, I still think we're in good position. We are currently 9 points clear. 9 points clear of Bayern Munich. So if they win, we lose, it drops down to 6 points. We would have to lose both matches. We have to lose all 3 matches. Well, I don't know, it depends on head-to-head, but we beat them last time, didn't we? I beat them 1-0, so depending on the head-to-head, I'm not sure exactly what the tiebreakers are, but we have to win. If we win 2 of these next 3 games after that, even if we lose to Bayern, we still win the title. And the way the form's going, unless this Bayern Munich match absolutely destroys the morale, we should be able to do that. Bremen are 15th. Leverkusen are doing pretty well in 4th, but Wolfsburg are in 8th, so I think we should be favored against all 3 teams, but definitely against Wolfsburg and Bremen. But if we look at the team selection, in terms of the defense, they were not good enough in that 7-2 loss, so I benched every single one of them. Every single one of my defenders was benched. Van der Voort comes in at goalkeeper. Paslak comes in at right back. Nianzou and Zagadou come in at center back. And Calafiori comes in at left back. And they've been good. We've conceded 3 goals in the last 5 matches. And that is something I'll take. It's better than 7-1. So, yeah, I'm not unhappy with how they've performed. If you look at their average ratings, they're doing well. They've got really good average ratings. Everyone in the team does. Except for the winger that is not Jadon Sancho. I've struggled with Marco Reus being injured. He's just coming back, but he's not fully fit for this match. So I'm not going to risk him. But I've struggled with another winger that can perform across from Jadon Sancho. Hatteran's come in, and he's had a couple good games, but if he's not good, he's 6.1 bad. So he's very up and down. I think he is inconsistent as well. Yeah, he's inconsistent, so that kind of makes sense. But Demir has not been very good. He had one really good game, and then he's on 6.2, 6.7, 6.3, 4, 6.8. So yeah, he's not been very good. Julian Brandt, if you look at those, has not been very good. So yeah, we just don't have any answers for that other wing spot. Cherky, I've given him a couple opportunities. These are all in like the under 19s. His ratings for the first team are not good. If we look at his form, and for Dortmund, 6.4, 6.8, 7, 6.5, 6.5, 6.6, 6.3, yeah, he's not good. So yeah, we've struggled to find another winger. So Hatteran's going to get the job this time just because he played well last match. So, I mean, and he's got quite a few assists. He's played well for this team at the beginning of the season. So he's getting the chance across from Sancho. And other than that, Bellingham and Reina have been absolutely bossing the midfield. Reina specifically has been absolutely amazing. Second best player on the team, behind Erling Haaland. Gio Reyna has really developed well, and it's good to see the American dominating for a team that's looking to win a title. That's really cool to see. As an American myself, that's really cool to see. So Bellingham as well, playing really well. Camavinga's even playing really well. I've struggled to find defensive midfielders that get good ratings, but Camavinga is doing well. 7.34 in his last 5. He's actually just legitimately getting good ratings. So I'm really happy with how this game's going. Really happy with how this team's playing. But it's our biggest match of the season so far, probably. I mean, obviously, Manchester United was a pretty big match, and we completely dropped the ball. But this is a rivalry. This is a little bit more personal than the Manchester United match. We're going against Bayern Munich in their place at the Allianz Arena. So we need to step up. We need to step up and win the title here today. I've already had a team talk with the team, telling them that I expect them to get it done today, giving them all the juice I can, getting into this match. Jadon Sancho's played really well. I think everything is trending in our favor. Bayern Munich have lost a couple games recently to subpar teams. We've played well against some decent teams, so let's just jump into it. I'm going to say, come on, lads, win this one for the fans and seal the title for us. Absolutely love it. Always works well in a rivalry match. Tell Jadon Sancho, I have faith. That is as good as I could hope. Almost the entire team inspired and motivated. I'm actually going to see if I can get these other 2 players inspired and motivated. Pump fist, I have faith. Not quite. Good enough. That is a good team talk. Bayern Munich's recent good run has them 5th in the Bundesliga form table. How much of a threat do they pose? Well, we're first, so not as much as us. That's what I want to say. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we can put a dent in their ambitions. As the leading scorers in the Bundesliga, are you looking forward to another positive match in front of goal? I want my team to play on the front foot, and the boys have done that really well so far. I think they can continue in this way. Bayern Munich match squad, Lewandowski, Demirbay, who's been really good. I actually really like Karim Demirbay. Gnabry, Muller, Goretzka. I think that was Tolisso. I didn't see Alphonso Davies in there, though, so might not be starting Alphonso Davies, which would be a shock. Maybe he's injured. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate, but 61 goal difference compared to their 40. We've been dominant this season. We deserve to win the Bundesliga title, and I really hope we can do it today. Yeah, Timothy Castagne is starting at left back. Tolisso and Goretzka in the midfield. Yeah, kind of the team to be expected. Not many changes from the original Bayern Munich team. Obviously, Demirbay coming in, Castagne coming in. Some names I've never heard of on the bench. Stefan Ambrosius. No idea who that is. Some other players I do know. Alphonso Davies being one of them on the bench, so he's just not fully fit. He's not fully rested for this match. He's only good, so as nothing has happened really so far. We're 33 minutes in, and we have the most shots. We have the more shots on target, but nothing concrete has really happened for either side. Kimmich just keeping that one in, pulls back to Muller, into Demirbay, who's the danger man right now. Sancho playing a ball over to Haaland. It's 1-on-2, but the one is Erling Haaland, so I think we've got the advantage. He goes for a shot from a pretty wide angle, and it's not even going to get close. A surprisingly bad shot for Erling Haaland, but I'll take one of those every once in a while. As long as he's getting in good positions, I feel pretty good. This wouldn't be good enough, I don't think, to secure the title. I think we have to win. I actually didn't really pay attention. Do we have to win, or can we do it with a draw? They're 9 points behind us. No, it's still, like, they could still win a tiebreaker if we draw here. So we have to win to seal the title. I'm going to say I'm not happy. Yeah, not good enough. This is Bayern Munich. You need to step your game up. Just being slightly in the lead. I mean, possession goes to Bayern Munich. Pass completion goes to Bayern Munich. Chances go to us, but none of them are very good. Neither of us has that good of XG. So neither side is really creating much. Calafiori's having a shocking match. He's going to have a throw in here. If he can get a goal off a throw in, I'll take that. Camavinga on the ball at the edge of the area. It's running past his defender. He's on a yellow, so we've got to be a little bit cautious there. He puts a ball in towards Haaland, but looks like Hernandez wins that. And Bayern Munich are on the break. They've got a lot of numbers forward. Demirbay being one of them. Through on goal. Goes for the chip. And it goes just wide. I thought that was a for sure goal. Oh, that was scary. That looked like a goal 100% of the time. If that was Lewandowski, he's finding the back of the net. Krim Demirbay, not the most natural goal scorer. Can't find the net. And we pretty much lucked our way, still being in this match. It probably should be 1-0 to Bayern Munich right now. And they still have a chance to, as Asensio has come in. But ball rolls through to Van de Voort. I need to look at some changes we need to make. I'm not going to take Haaland off, even though he's not doing well. Calafiori's on a yellow and not playing well, so I'm going to bring in Rafael Guerrero. A little bit more attacking as well, so that's probably a good idea. If we need a goal, bring on the more attacking player. I think that makes sense. But it's going to be another Bayern Munich attack unless we can actually counter off of this. It's a Hatteran on the ball, who's not really the one I trust the most, but that's a nice ball through to Haaland, but he puts it just wide again. Haaland scores that about 90% of the time. But not this time. He's not on his best game today. I don't know why. Every other game we're good, but every other game we're bad. So I don't know why this team's like this. It's annoying. If we could just be consistent, we would just dominate this league and the Champions League. But we're not consistent, and English teams are overpowered. So Manchester United dominated us with their lineup from day one of the game. Dominated us, which, no. That's not going to happen in real life. Manchester United's squad to start this season without Ronaldo, without, I think just Ronaldo, but without Ronaldo, they're not good enough to beat a team 7-2 in the Champions League. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Van de Voort. I know you can't see it, but my head is in my hands. Van de Voort completely misses the ball, just runs right over the top of it, and Lewandowski has an empty net to pass into. Muller with a nice through ball. Van de Voort has to be better coming off his line here. He just completely whiffs. His first mistake since he's come in, and it's in the biggest stage possible. That is less than ideal. We got to change the game up. We need 2 goals. So I'm going to the 4-2-3-1. I'm going to play it a little bit different, though. I'm not going to play with defensive midfielders. Who do I want deeper? Probably Bellingham. Play Reina as the attacker. Not playing you as a ball winner, though. Let's play you as a Mazzala. Actually, I don't want you on this side. As a Mazzala. Why is a Hatteran on a Trequartista? Okay, I think that's just because of the position. Yeah, so he should not be a Trequartista. What is he normally? Inverted winger. Put you back to an inverted winger. Put you as a Mazzala on attack. Camavinga can be a deep line playmaker on support. Whoops. Tactics. What do I have Sancho as? Inverted winger on support, so he's fine there. Guerrero needs to go on attack. Paslak needs to go on attack. We need to go attacking. What other changes do I need to make? Camavinga's not having his best game, and he's on a yellow, but I guess I could bring in Emre Can. I think that's a solid option. He's not much of a playmaker, though. 15 passing, 13 vision. Could put him in there as a box-to-box. That might be more useful than having a deep-line playmaker. I'm actually going to make that change. Somebody that can arrive late in the area, maybe for a cross, maybe for a pullback. We won't change any of the instructions just yet. I think these are all the same as the normal ones in our normal tactic. But it's a little bit more attacking. Let's try this out. Let's demand more from the team. This would be a frustrating way to lose, considering it's been a really even game. They don't even have 1 XG, and they have a goal, which is us every single game we play. No team that we've played in the last 5 has had 1 XG, and yet they've scored 3 goals. 4 goals now if you count this match in the last 6, and with a team not having a single point of XG. maybe Van der Voort's not that good. I mean, defense only allowing 3 goals in 5 games is good, but not allowing any good chances to create, resulting in goals is not good. I really wish we had a more attacking right back on the bench because Paslak's not at it and he's on a yellow. But Meunier is not very attacking. He's more of a defender. Only 12 crossing, 12 dribbling. He is pretty quick though, 16 pace. Paslak, I think, is better crossing stats. He's actually worse crossing stats. He's not very good defensively either. He's just really fast. Do I bring in Meunier? Is he going to change the game? Is Thomas Meunier really going to change the game? No, but Moukoko might. So I'm going to switch to a 4-2-4. Moukoko or Holland on the left. I don't think it really matters. I'm going to keep Rain on, I think. He's a little bit tired, though, and he hasn't played well. But a Hatteran I don't trust at all. So I'm going to move Sancho to this right-hand side as a trequartista. Move Rain to this left-hand side as an inverted winger. And move this one to a striker and bring in Youssoufa Moukoko. That extra bit of pace up top with him and Holland. Hopefully they can create something between each other. I think the rest of this I'm happy with. It's time to change these, though. It's passing space because we got so much pace. Stop working the ball in the box or playing out of defense. I don't want to distribute to the center backs anymore. Just take long kicks. Over the top. Use our pace. Much higher defensive line. Every button defensively. Very attacking. Which never works, but we're going to try anyways. I can't encourage the team. I want to encourage the team. Can I encourage the team now? No. As time ticks away, we've created nothing this game, really. Neither of Bayern Munich, but thanks to a humongous mistake by Martin van der Voort, who's I'm probably going to drop because of it. You can't have a mistake like that against Bayern Munich. That costs you the match. That could cost you a Bundesliga title. You just can't do that. I know he's a young kid, so it's hard to put a lot on him, but you just can't do that. You won't get the reference, but recently the Chiefs, who are the team I support in the NFL, NFL National Football League, they played the Ravens, and our young running back fumbled the ball on the drive where we would have won the game and cost us the game, lost us the game for us, and that's exactly what Van der Voort did here today. He lost us this game. Unacceptable. You couldn't win the title today. Absolutely unacceptable. And what was labeled as the biggest match of Dortmund's season, your team came up short. Talk about your inevitable disappointment. To know what lay ahead with a win and then fail to get there, that's a disappointment. Very disappointing. We're only 6 points clear, but man, I don't feel good now. We need to win 2 games. That's all it's going to take. I'm trying to bring back some of our other players that we got loaned in, but most of them don't want to come back. I'm guessing because they didn't get any first-team football. Like, literally any first-team football. So guys like Nianzou is coming back, but guys like Musiala, Delap, Harvey Elliott, Stevanovic, I think doesn't agree yet. Neither is Bright Area B. So like everyone we're trying to get to join for another season doesn't want to. Just Nianzou, just because he's the only one that's gotten any first-team football. But I can't really, maybe if we seal up the title, I can give these guys first-team football, but I can't, by the life of me, start Musiala over Erling Haaland. Or start Musiala over Jadon Sancho. I mean, I could start him over Mohamed Hatteran, but maybe I should do that. Should I be starting Jamal Musiala over Hatteran? He's not as good. Just clearly not as good. If we compare them. Where is he? Musiala. He's better aerially and defensively. I don't give a crap about that as a winger. I can't start any of these guys. So, guys like Nasi Univar, who just don't have the potential I thought they would, they're probably not going to come back. Hannibal Mejbri. But I really want Bright Area B because he's got a lot of potential. And I want to keep him at this club. I might still try to get these guys permanently. I think he could be a monster center back. He's got everything. The mentals, the physicals, the technicals. He's got everything. I really want Bright Area B at this team, but I don't know if it's actually going to happen. I prefer him to Nianzou. Nianzou's pretty good. Really good in the air. Really good physically. He's pretty good mentally, too. I don't know. They're pretty similar. He just doesn't. The determination of 5 kind of scares me a little bit. He's done all right for us. His average ratings really dropped in the last 5. That one bad game really dropped their ratings. I think I'm going to drop Vandevort because of it. Bring Roman Berkey back in. They both have had one shocking game. Hopefully, Berkey can help us steal the title from here on out. I'm considering dropping Paslak because of that poor game. And Calafiori, but Guerrero hasn't done anything to make me want to start him. Mounier's been pretty good, so I think I will drop Paslak for Mounier. I think that's the defense I'll go with next game. I don't know what I'm going to do with the wings. Maybe Royce can come back in. Might take it a little bit slow introducing him back into the squad, but we don't really have many games left, so there's really no point. But when we come back, I guess it'll be whichever game seals the title for us. Like probably either Leverkusen or Wolfsburg. I mean, the first game isn't going to seal the title for us unless they lose. Oh, that kind of sucks. If we win and they lose in this next game, we would seal the title. And I kind of want the title sealing game to be on camera, but I might not be able to. You know what? If we win and can seal the title, I'll come back for that game. But I don't think I need to come back for what if. I don't want this series to drag on. So if next episode, if we've won the title in between, we'll show a little bit of the end of season review. We'll do the end of season review and off season special next episode. If we have a chance to win the title, though, we'll come back for that. We'll see. If you made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. The links to all my socials are also in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.